4 months of grinding. 2 months of traveling. Woo.
Greetings, travelers. How are y'all doing? And good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Let me see if I can get the camera to go on here. Where are we? There we go. Uh-oh, we got camera issues again. One sec. Oh, boy. Maybe we just roll without it for a bit. I think, because the problem is I have to restart the stream to get the camera to work. Darn it. So we'll just roll without it for now. All right. But in the waiting screen, Upland with the resub. Thank you. Good to see ya. 4 months of grinding indeed. And Bright Little Thing with the resub. 2 months of traveling. Appreciate the resub there.
Any primers?
Sinister Shark, appreciate the prime. Any primers in the chat, thank you very much. And also, actually, put the resub. Let's get going, guys. How are we all doing? Yeah, the camera isn't working. I know how to fix it, and I have to restart OBS. But that shuts down the stream and messes up stream streak. So I'm just going to leave it for now, guys. Maybe it'll start working. How's the housing grind treating me? It's been a grind. So if you were on the stream on Wednesday, we did... or we tried enchanting and tailoring. Took a while to get enchanting up, took a while to get tailoring up. But now, as you can see, we have leatherworking and skinning. I was leatherworking and skinning all day yesterday alongside some editing. I had to unlearn skinning 4 or 5 times to level 1 through 300 to get enough mats to level up to leatherworking, so we can create the bearskin rugs. We've already crafted a few of these, and dare I say, we've already sold a few of these. So today, we're gonna make some more. I'm gonna make some more. Yeah. Any good sales in the furniture? I've sold, I won't say exact numbers, but I've sold several Loch Modan bearskin rugs. I've sold out of the ones I made. And then the other one I have is in my bank, but it's the Tirisfell campfire. And I have sold fewer of those. Charmy, thank you for the Twitch Prime. An angry Mexican guy, you were watching the vlog from the other day, and your wife peeks over at your screen and goes, "Are you watching the brawny man?" I'm the brawny man in your household? I'll take that. Sonia, thing is done if you want to tell. Oh yeah, so we have the guild on NA, which I'll go invite people who applied. Looks like we're all good. We are making an EU one, which for a placeholder, Sonia went ahead and made the guild. So if you're on EU and you want to get in advance, you can. Otherwise, I'll probably be making an EU account pretty soon here and getting going on that. I'll probably be doing a little something on EU. So we'll have both NA and EU Goldbound guilds, which I actually want to see my name. One sec. Nameplate, my name. Goldilocks Goldbound. Brising. Rugs and carpets. Move fast. Had a sneak peek of me running in a circle skinning yesterday. Oh yeah, you probably saw me in the world. I was doing a few different skinning spots, and I kind of stumbled upon some pretty crazy gold farms that we knew about, but now are just insane with housing, so we'll probably go back and do those. I do want to make one bearskin rug for myself, because look at this. Let me pull it up, guys. I can't make the Camp Narash rug, which honestly doesn't look that great. I can make this one, which honestly is probably one of the best housing items in the game. We can make this. Am I wanting to cover the chat with something since the camera isn't working out, or is that fine? I have a separate chat window here, which is just loot for what I'm streaming. So no PMs go in here. If you're on my real ID and you don't want your name to show up on my stream, don't message me in game. Okay, perfect. But this is just like a loot tab, which if I don't have my cam, I use. But that way, private messages don't get shown. So, yeah. That bear rug looks so cool. Yeah, it looks so cool. So we're gonna farm a few more of those. As you can see right now, if we open up the profession tab, we have a fair amount in stock on what we need. I'm gonna farm more of this today, and it's 15 lumber. So we'll go around and get some more lumber. I was doing a little bit of this morning before the servers went down, and then I was editing more on Hematrix. I'm actually pretty stoked for the next episode of Hematrix, which will come out tomorrow, but it will come out on the second channel. on your only thing you need to do is put a link in the community. How did I do it? Yours doesn't paste as a link. So on my end for the community, if you've already made the community, you want to go to the guild and you go invite member, like on the guild, and you go link post in chat, and that should drop like a guild invite link into your chat. So if you put that link into the community chat, so if you go like link it in regular chat, and then you go to the community, you can like shift click it, and then it posts it in the community chat. Timmy Tech, how's it going? Before we farm more... Actually, I think it might be annoying for you guys. Do you know how I can change the audio so you don't hear guild logins and logouts? Because if you're also playing, it probably sounds like you're getting... It probably sounds like you're getting messages. Is there a button for that? Is it ping sounds? No, that's the ping system. I don't know what that setting would be. I'd type guild in search. Guild member alert. Oh, there we go. We'll do that. Yeah, guild member. Show a message. Here's the thing. I like seeing people log in and log out, but while I'm streaming, I think that should disable the sound too, because it's probably a little annoying. Anywho, before we get farming a ton more leather, like I said, I do want to craft another one of these rugs. So I'm just getting a few more lumbers so we can get a couple on the auction house while we're farming. Because the craziest thing is, the farms to make these rugs are also crazy profitable for raw gold, guys. Zemtor, good morning. Taco Breath, early on stream today. Let's go. Let's go, guys. I had one of those days yesterday. It was a good day. I didn't stream yesterday. I was maybe going to do a hardcore stream, but I wanted to get ahead on editing Hematrix so I wasn't editing too late tonight. And I had a massive brainstorm session for like one-off like secret challenge videos, and now I have like several videos I'm so pumped to make. So I'm probably going to get cracking on some of those this weekend. Some of them I may be biting off more than you know, you can chew too quickly, but it's good fun. Sometimes the standalone videos are absurdly fun to make. You thought a snow yeti ate me? I actually had also spent a lot of time troubleshooting my furnace, because if you were on stream this week, you may have noticed I was complaining about how cold it was. Turns out, I FaceTimed my dad, and I'm like, hey, do you know, like, my furnace isn't getting my house above, like, 16, 17 degrees. And I didn't know if you'd be able to, you know, help me or not, so I was probably just going to have to call in an HVAC tech. And he's like, oh, well, did you check through, like, the little window on the furnace for any error codes? And I was like, what? I didn't know that there was error codes on furnaces. And he was like, yeah. So I put the FaceTime on, showed it to him, and he was like, okay, so open up the panel, and on the back of the panel there's like a whole ledger for like what the error codes mean. And then the error code I was getting was saying that it wasn't getting enough, it was like shutting down because it was overheating because it wasn't pulling enough air, basically. And so I pulled out the filter, which shouldn't have been bad yet, because I replaced the filter like 3-4 months ago, but it was like bowed out. As if, like, you know, like if it looks like it was sucking air. So we took that out, and it worked fine. But then it was giving a new error code which said that the gas was present when the flame was off. So that made me a little concerned. So I let it cycle normally and then reset it, and that error went away. So we fixed the furnace. So shout out to Path Dad solving Solving the problem. So I'm no longer cold today, guys, thanks to Pat Dad. It was a W. Dogs and cats. Yeah, so there's a little more to that story too, because I figured out I'm kind of not the smartest guy when it comes to like mechanical household stuff. I put the cat tree in front, so in front of what I thought was a heat register to keep them warm. Guys, I put the cat tree in front of the intake vent. So no wonder the filter clogged up faster. So we've moved the cat tree and we're going to replace the filter more often. Yeah, so these are things you learn as a, you know, a new homeowner. Lessons learned. And now it's warm. And we're warm and happy, guys. That's all we can ask for, right? But yeah, these are some lessons, IRL lessons that were learned yesterday. No face cam. So for some reason lately, my webcam hasn't been registering into OBS, and I have to restart OBS to get it to register. But if the error happens after I start streaming, I have to restart the stream, and it can kind of mess up people's stream streaks, or like, it's also just annoying to restart. So unless it just starts registering, 'cause I have it on right now, like it could just turn on. Let me try deactivating and activating it. Oh! Okay, guys, we also troubleshooted the camera, and we figured out how to solve the camera today. Oh my gosh, guys. Uh-huh. Solved it. So we got a camera now. How's it going, guys? We got the coffee here, too. The hair and dander getting filtered from the air is kind of a positive thing if you think about it. That's true. As long as I'm replacing the filters more frequently if the cats are near the filter. Path dad for the win, path chat for the win, yeah. So now if I want to reconnect my camera, all you do is press deactivate and reactivate on OBS, which I probably should have thought of before. Either way, we got the cam on now. And we didn't have the restart stream for it, so that's a win. I'm going to get 4 more lumber, and then we're going to farm some more leather. Turning it off and on again is the big tech in the world. Yeah. Here I thought you had to turn off the whole OBS, but it turns out you can just turn off one aspect of it, which works. Alright, 2 more lumber, and then we can create 2 more rugs. I do want to put 1 rug in the house actually real quick, just so I can show you guys the rug. And I'm not... Oh, I guess I can change my chat back. I'm not even joking when I say... I'll just skin this real quick. Also, yeah, look, I've killed 440 of those yesterday because I was just trying to level up skinning. When I say that the farm... I don't want to dox it, but like the farm to make the rugs is crazy, crazy profitable. With and without the rugs. So we'll do a little testy test today, guys. To see exactly how much value we're getting from it. I'll reset what I have in my bags and go from there. What add-on am I showing the things clicked in the top left? This is Farming Bar. Farming Bar. Okay, so I can create 2 more of the bearskin rugs. I'll craft that now. I also pulled out all of our saved up leatherworking crafts because I figure while we have leatherworking at 270, this took me like 7 hours to do. We may as well learn these and craft a couple of them. Alright, so Lockband bearskin rug. This one I did make a couple of yesterday, and I won't say how many, but I sold out. I sold out of them. So I'm going to go ahead and sell these ones too. Wow, tokens are right around 300k. Their price did drop. They were selling more like 17 before, and now they're down to 6, but still crazy profitable. Okay. I'm gonna put everything into my bank and see from like an hour of farming what we get.
Light be with you.
For that though, I do want to put these patterns on a different page. Also, several of you might know if you were on the guild at the right time yesterday, but we got a big drop. I won't say what, it'll be in the video, but yeah, pretty big drop. And I'm putting all this cloth, or sorry, all this leather in the bank just so I don't use it for this test. I'll get it back out later. Rugged leather, what zone am I on now? So the most recent unlock is still Westfall, but we're kind of using all of our current zones to try to do the new housing crafts, because we pretty much have to leverage every zone we have. New mount in Saturday's video. Well, Saturday's video, so tomorrow is gonna be a Hematrix video I've been working on. And then the next Goldbound will be a bit of a longer episode, but probably the following Saturday. But it'll probably be like a longer Goldbound, if that makes sense. Make sure I can just vendor all this stuff. I don't need it. Yeah, I can. Next week for Goldie's Ride. Yeah, we're looking... It's looking pretty promising for getting the Brutosaur guys. Won't that be out of Westfall by then? Possibly. Very possibly.
Hello. Well met.
So yeah, I just want to clear bag space here. These are all BOVs. Okay. Skinning knife, brown pouch. We need the skinning knife and we need the hatchet, and we have WoW tokens, of course. Yo, shout out Gold Clown. Just got the in the guild. Let me just grab some. Just got turtles all the way down by fishing up a sea turtle mount. So shout out to Gold Clown in the guild. Congratulations. Okay, so for the farm, we are heading over to Swamposaurus. Did I just sell all the recipes? Those were the duplicates. You'll see. So in the in the farm we're gonna do, we're probably gonna get like 30 of the same blue recipe over and over. But I did sell those ones. But those are all duplicate recipes that we have. Costco client, that's you. Grats. Okay, so yeah, we're going to be doing a pretty intensive farm session here, guys. It's a bit of a test for this this farm I was doing yesterday. I knew it was good, but I didn't actually like calculate the per hour technically, which is why we have a fully clear inventory space now. And yeah. It's Sunken Temple, guys. However, it's a different variant of Sunken Temple where you kill 0 bosses and you just maximize skinning. And there's like we mentioned, there's 2 ways you can run it. You can have either level 1 skinning and level up skinning in there to get all the different variants of hides, Or you can do level 300, in which case you get the mats you need for the bearskin rug. So we're leaving it at 300. But literally yesterday I did this 1 to 300 skinning, I think 5 times, to get enough mats to level my leather working here. You get really starved for medium leather and heavy leather when you're leveling, so I had to do it a couple times. So I'll start the timer. Yeah. Can still get some BUE blue drops as a bonus there. Exactly. Because the alternative for farming the leather is the turtles here, which the turtle meat and the clamshells are also selling really well right now. You just get higher rates of leather in the temple, and the way we're going to do it, we're going to hit cap out. So you could technically do like 40 minutes here, 20 minutes here until the resets come off. What I think I'm going to do for this farm, because we have 0 lumber, is do a full fast reset of temple and then just farm lumber until the temple resets are up. So that's the plan. Any idea why turtle meat is so expensive right now? I don't know. I thought it was because of Pilgrim's Bounty, but I think it might be something else. I don't know why. Okay. So let me show you real quick. This is going to be an intensive version of the run. So basically, we start off, we're not going to kill any bosses. All of the loot drops from the loot that we want, at least, drops from the actual mobs. And the actual mobs are the one that we want to skin. We do one big pull, but if you pull every single mob and try to skin them, some start to despawn. So what I've been doing lately is I've just been killing the first 2 packs independently. And that's kind of the sweet spot where after you kill the first 2 packs, you can pull the rest of them and kill them all together, and you don't start to get despawns. Charmy, is there an EU guild now? Yes. So Sonia's helping out until I get my EU account going. So there will be a guild, so you can join kind of like early on the EU side. And hopefully soon I'll have my EU account up and running. I have a couple ideas for challenges I'll be doing in it. So I don't know if I should join it just yet on my main on my EU. Because I'm going to be doing a secret challenge first. Either that or cooking housing decor needs them. Is there housing decor from cooking? I didn't know that there was. Alright, so we pull these guys. Like I said, I'm not going to go do any of the bosses because the bosses, like, you can technically skin them. But just going into the boss rooms, there's not too many mobs, and it's just not really worth it. Okay, so there's a few housing crafts from cooking, but it only starts at Panda. So I wonder if they would be using, like, classic cooking materials. I guess maybe people need to level up cooking or something. And then this is basically the full run, right? So we take out all the mobs and we loot. Oh. Okay. Guys, we got death blow. On the wait, what the heck? Okay. I gotta keep skinning, otherwise they'll despawn. This is crazy, guys. My first run yesterday, we also got death blow. We now have 2 death blows. 250k drop. What the actual... This is weird. That's really weird. Both times it was the first run. Very nice drop indeed. This is the one that we were trying to get for so long when we were actually in the swamp. Oh, my chat just... One sec, I gotta pop out chat. But yeah, definitely a nice drop. Time to equip 2 just for the aesthetics. Yeah. Big pull. Like, that's crazy. Well, that's going to affect the gold per hour, I think, right? Let's see. Gold per hour is looking pretty good, guys. 3 minutes in, we at 200k, so times that by 12. We're on good pace. We're on pace. That's crazy. But I was chatting quite a bit this run, but each of these runs should take like 4 minutes. And we get a bunch of leather, which it's good that we took all the stuff out of our bags because we can actually calculate how much we have from the farm. Am I going to play TBC Hardcore with all the other guys? I would like to. Yeah, I think I probably will play on Burning Crusade Hardcore. I think it'd be fun. My streamer bot again crashed. I don't know what's going on with that, so I gotta have 2 chats open now. There we go. At this rate, you would finish the continent in the afternoon. Well, we still have to sell them, right? We still have to sell them, but yeah. Yeah, TBC Hardcore though. Let's talk about that for a sec, because when does that come out? I think pre-patch is like a month, and then the actual live isn't for like 2 months. And so I'll want to have a level 60 on Dream Scythe. That's kind of pre-bissed out, right? Don't mass disenchant the transmog pull. You guys can rest easy. I do not currently have enchanting. It's not an official thing. Yeah. Because it's like a hardcore add-on. March 12th for TBC? I don't know. I actually haven't looked into it. I'm gonna forget and disenchant it in 3 hours. What's the disenchant value? Maybe it's worth it to disenchant. But yeah, no, I would like to play TBC Hardcore, like try the raids and stuff. I think if I want to do it though, I'll have to level up a character on Dream Scythe. Because it probably starts at 60, right? Like your character transfers over. Based on current transmog sell rate. Yeah, it's a pretty low sale rate on this one, isn't it? It's a rare drop though. Like it's definitely one of the good ones. We have 2 of it though. Good coffee. So like how many of these like patterns for the green dragon scales that we get? Those are the ones that we were vendoring earlier, because we just get 1 million of these. These are drops you only get, like the pattern, you can only get them if you have the leatherworking enchantment. I also want to put these on the action bar, because we need those for the craft of the bearskin rugs. Imagining it already. Goldilocks, the merchant artisan of only... Well, yeah, I think it would be good to kind of do like a hardcore Goldbound light-ish type deal on a server like that for fun. If I wanted to actually raid, I can't really commit to a full Goldbound, because you really can't get pre-bis if you're locked into certain zones for 4 months at a time. But like a smaller requirement maybe. And hardcore Goldbound would have to be a little more lenient anyways, assuming you're going to die a couple times. Good morning, travelers. How's everyone doing today? Good. We're doing well. I'm doing well. How are you doing? Yeah, maybe like a double up for zones. I was thinking something like that. I'll have to think about it, play around with it. Pound to a zone until you get the golden pearl. You can only do zones with clams. Golden pearls are going for like 900 gold right now, hey? Alright, back in. Are we on the slowest WoW token at the moment? It might feel like it, but not even by a long shot. Elwyn took 3 months. It feels long, but compared to Elwyn, we've only been in Westfall technically for I think 4 weeks now. And 2 of those weeks I was on vacation, which is why it's kind of slow. To be fair, it would be longer if player-owned housing didn't come out, because player-owned housing kind of cranked it up. And 1 week was Dark Moon, true. Yeah. Are we near the goal? We're pretty close. I can't say exactly how much gold we have in the mailbox, but we're over halfway in the bags, and we've been doing a lot of gold farm. Grandpa Grig, 900 gold for golden pearls. Time to head to Daenerys and farm turtles. I still think, I stand by it, you're still better off selling the clams, because those clams are selling for 25 gold each right now. So 100 clams is 2,500 gold. So you'd have to still pull like 2.5 clams per shell, and it's just not, per 100 shells, and it's just not going to happen. So here's the thing, like the gold that we're actually getting from the skinning here is really good. It's just hard to tease it out. Because we got the 200k death blow drop, right? So it's kind of hard to see how much is... yeah. How much is the leather. We'll add it all up after though, because we're also going to craft a couple bearskin rugs here. So after we're done the full reset, I'll go out and farm... chop some wood. And farm some wood, because we need 15 lumber per rug. Which also... what the heck is that? How come you need lumber to make a bearskin rug? Yeah, I don't think we're going to be selling Deathblow anytime soon, that's true. Unless we post it for like 50k, which honestly, we could... it's not a bad idea. I would take 50k for it. JS, if the challenge started now, Elwyn would be so much faster. You're right. Elwyn would be like insane right now with the herb value. You could just go herbing. Yeah. How long did I have to farm mats to get level 265? It was on and off about 6 hours. The problem is I don't have access to all of the range of level mobs, so I basically had to level 1 to 300 5 times just so that I was at the right level band for medium leather and heavy leather a couple times to get enough of those mats to actually level up to 265 leather working. Seth, what's the guild called? Would love to join. It's Goldbound. We now have one on EU as well. So if you look in the guild finder and search Goldbound, if you're on Alliance, it'll just show up. But if you're on Horde, you do have to search for the guild community first on the communities tab and make sure you're searching on cross faction. And you can apply and we'll accept. You can definitely join. All right. Surefire scam skipped over the comment. What's a scam? Let me see what you said. Player housing ... Farming is max ... All a scam. Stop playing and go outside. I will not stop playing World of Warcraft. Unfortunately for you, I will keep playing, and I'll keep doing player-owned housing. Hell yeah. It'd be cool if you could do a neighborhood in both zones, like the Horde zone as well. Yeah, if you guys know, like, because right now the plots have up to 50 spots in the neighborhood. Is it possible to make the next one, to make like one version of the plot Horde? The Shire of the Goldbound is full. There should be several. There should be like several layers, though, right? In real life, you need a wooden frame to stretch and tan a bear skin. That's a fair point. Maybe you use the lumber to make like the thing. Guilds are cross factions, so I don't see how it wouldn't work. Yeah, I wonder. I just don't know if you can make like the different layers, different versions. Oh, I killed this one. I should just loot it real quick. The guild is based on GM. Once 40 of the 50 houses are full, you get a new layer. Yeah, so there should be a new layer. Someone's saying the first layer looks full, but there's a second layer. Yeah. You have one complaint about the house, lack of flora for yard decor? In general or on my house? Because I haven't finished my exterior, so my exterior is pretty bad. Or just like in general, there's not that much outside options for housing in general. Yeah, I mean, like I think player-owned housing definitely isn't for everyone. It's fun though. It's like a nice little like side quest. Alright. Is furniture account-wide or character-based? I'm pretty sure it's account-wide. Yeah, more rugged hide. The crazy old gamer. Hello? Hello? I think it, yeah, like this one, like rugged leather, it's not like, well, actually it's kind of crazy because we're only 20 minutes in. The level range of like, what is it? 170 to 220 though, when you get the thick stuff, is really good. You're doing lore master now and want to get a little gold from professions while you do that. What professions do I suggest? If you're doing lore master, you're going through zones and questing, so honestly the best thing might just be some gathering props. Like especially herbalism right now, with dyes being so valuable. Like I would definitely pick up herb. And honestly, like mining.
Feels like ages since I caught a stream. Hope the gold is flowing.
DM Brokaw, thank you for the Twitch Prime. And yeah, the gold's flowing. We're doing some housing. It's good. Real good. Right now, we're basically farming materials for the bear skin rug. Yeah, with the gifted 2 gifted to the channel, 2 gifted subs. Thank you, man. Commander 93 and Jardy with the gifted subs from DM Brokaw. Thank you. Clam debt. Oh, yeah. So we're on 4. Rushi Wakamuru, thank you for the tier 1 as well. You guys are checking in for the stream, appreciate it. Also, is it confirmed that this like was never here before Guzu, this little skeleton? Like, is that Guzu? If that is true, that is amazing. Or was that skeleton there before and it's just kind of like a funny accident? Bum, bum, bum. Oop, I keep killing them when I shadow step. I shouldn't do that. Yeah, I guess it definitely is cross-account decor, because I just realized... I have a Nixia's head up in Goldie's, but like technically it's probably from Pathalerix. We have a false god in the form of a troll. Who's troll? I don't know. I haven't really noticed a troll. Let's see. Because yeah, we'll be able to do this whole run within the hour. Have some time for lumber. Serpent pauldrons. Okay, those aren't that good. I mean, you missed the one pull from Classic when you can just kill the last boss. Yeah. This isn't too bad, though, for just skinning. Like, we're not doing bosses, which actually saves inventory space, because we don't get filled up with all their BO, like, buy now pickup items. So. It's not too bad. We got Stella with us as well. I am really curious on how much gold just from leather we've gotten, because Loot Appraiser doesn't do the best. Well, I'm sure you could do settings to do it, but it has like a bunch of transmog in there, right? So how much are we getting just from leather? I don't know. We'll find out. The big, well, not the big limiting factor, but one of the limiting factors for us is definitely how much rugged hide we get. Because you need 2 rugged hides per bearskin rugs. And it is very funny that they are the Loch Modan bearskin rugs, guys, considering our rather tumultuous history with Loch Modan. Ain't that right? If you know, you know. And if you don't know, check out the Pathalerix series. We died on our Paladin, which today we're going to talk about, I guess. We died on our Paladin in Loch Modan on Hardcore World of Warcraft. Trying to solo the rare there. We were just there on Hematrix, and it was a better experience for sure on Hematrix. If you haven't caught that stream, watch for the video tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a Hematrix fully edited video. It's a good one. So it's really, we're really trying to restart the whole Hematrix, get the momentum going on Hematrix again. Looking great, Path. Appreciate it. I had Path wife give me a little bit of a haircut last night on the sides. I'm not going to take the headphones off. We'll let it grow in a little bit, guys. I probably should get like an actual better hair trimmer. You appreciate the gold? You like the Goldbound videos? Appreciate it. Yeah, that's like the main content on the channel, and then we stream sometimes to hang out, and we're farming anyways, so yeah. First rule of Lockmadown is you don't talk about Lockmadown. YouTube chat and Twitch chat are on the same vibe. Gray is saying, I'm finally starting to talk about it, stages of grief. You know, it's kind of funny, because like I can see both YouTube and Twitch chat. Sometimes you guys are on different wavelengths, but when it comes to hardcore and Lockmadown, you guys are... Twitch chat and YouTube chat are, you know, one and the same on those ones, I think. Sometimes it's very different vibes, which is kind of interesting to see. But for this situation, it's a very similar vibe. Garen, you made enough gold for your first WoW token ever today? Congrats. That's awesome. Are you going to keep it? Are you going to use it for time? What are you doing? Speaking of housing, how do I get upstairs in my house? You're high level than you. In housing, you can't get the guy in the center to upgrade. It's like a setting in the edit mode that they don't explain in the tutorial. I can't remember without looking at it, but it's in edit mode when you're inside the house. And you can just add like a door. As long as you have enough like housing not channel points, but like housing points to do that, you can do it. That's true. Hardcore deaths can really unite people on the vibe, whether it's sad or funny. That's true. Sometimes I wish I was an elite gamer and wouldn't die so much in hardcore, but you spend so much time farming gold and you don't always have the best reflexes. Sometimes you got good instincts for gold, but not reflexes. And also, oh man, like I was saying, I was brainstorming video ideas yesterday. There's so many I want to talk about, but I'm not going to talk about them until I do them. Well, and I'm excited for them. So I think thick leather will be selling outright. Rugged leather we still use for the bear skins. Dragon scales, I want to save some for crafts. Yeah, we're doing good though. Okay, let's lock in here and finish off these runs. By the way, today is one of the unique days where I'm not having black coffee because it's Friday, guys. You know, sometimes you gotta get a little silly on Friday, so we got peppermint mocha coffee like creamer. Honestly, I kind of just like black coffee more, but it tastes okay. It kind of like really overpowers the coffee flavor though, and I kind of just get a little peppermint and like a little mocha and no coffee flavor. But maybe I have to put more in, but more in would be like so many calories. Can't do that. Black coffee is peak. I mean, that's usually my go-to, right? I don't have to be super concerned about my body weight anymore because I confirmed with the coordinator for my strongman competition that we're doing 24-hour weigh-ins, which means we weigh in, so kind of, sorry, back up a little bit. For the strongman competition that I'm doing, there's weight classes, so kind of like boxing, there's like middleweight, whatever, heavyweight, open, uncapped. So I'm in the second highest weight class before, well, I'm in the highest weight class before open, where there's no cap. So basically, on competition day, I have to weigh in under 231 pounds. But the weigh-ins are 24 hours out, which means you can cut a lot more weight in water weight. Because I weigh about 242 pounds. So I'll probably cut like 10 pounds of water. I have pretty decent experience with that from powerlifting. However, with powerlifting, it's harder because the federations I compete in are 12-hour weigh-ins, which means you weigh in and then, sorry, 2-hour weigh-ins, which means you weigh in and 2 hours later you're competing. So you can imagine, like, you can't really risk dehydration when you're 2 hours out. And I cut like 8 pounds of body weight for 2-hour weigh-ins. So 11 pounds of body weight on a 24-hour weigh-in should be pretty decent. There's a couple factors that you can pull. For 12 pounds, though, I'll have to do a little bit of a water cut for sure. But these are the things you got to do if you want to win, guys. And we want to win. Wait, Strangle Cup went up a lot in value? What is Strangle Cup valued at right now? It is really annoying to farm. That's true. Oh! What? Yo, okay, this is the best, bro. This is the best lockout of transmog ever. What? We just got Winter's Bite as well, guys. Winter's Bite. What is happening, guys? I need to buy a lotto ticket. I do. We pulled both of these this hour. What the heck? What is even happening right now, guys? Holy crap, indeed. That's insane. Both of these are like a 0.01% drop chance. Guys, do we have to go do my invincible run? This is insane. Technically, if these sell for value, that's like a token each. Now, albeit selling them will be a bit harder, but we do what we can. Streamer luck, but only sometimes, yeah. I guess Blizzard opened the mail today, you're right. My requests have been heard. And we still have like two more runs. That's crazy, guys. I got a death, yeah, don't forget I got one yesterday too. Yeah, so I have 2 death blows and 1 Winter's Bite from like the last probably 40 runs of Sunken Temple. Because I think I did 3 lockouts yesterday on Sunken Temple. Look at this gold per hour. We're at 31 minutes and it's 44k GP hour, gold per hour. And we're not even targeting transmog right now. We're just doing this for the leather. That's crazy, guys. Squirrel, tell my contact that you want some luck too. I'll put in a good word. I'll put in a good word. Dang, yeah. Yeah, that's not even per hour. That's total looted. We're on pace for 900k per hour value. Yep. They go for 8k on your realm? Uh-oh. Worst case scenario, if these both sell for 8k, we're still getting crazy gold per hour, though. I mean, if you look at them, though, like the current value is really high. Sale average is more like 12k. But I'm sure some do sell for quite a bit more than that. When I'm getting loot like this not from the zone I'm in, and like I'm not feeling pressed to get out, I'll probably just post for like regular price. Whoa. Will we get any more? So we got, oh wait, what? So there's Deathblow, Winter's Bite. What were the other ones? These are like 2 of the more expensive ones, though. Deathblow and Winter's Bite. Whoa. Get another sip of coffee here, guys. what kind of exercises are in the strongman competition. More used to powerlifting there. So in general, strongman will be pretty varied. My competition in particular has max tire flip with like a heavy tire in like 1 minute or something. And then we have max reps deadlift, regular conventional deadlift. My weight class, the deadlift weight is 575 for max reps in 60 seconds. And we have a heavy sled push and sled pull, like in one event where you push it and then pull it, is for distance in 75 seconds. And then there is a yoke race. So it's a 50-foot, it's a 100-foot race distance for a 700-pound yoke, which is like the yoke carry where you carry it on your back. And we also have a NFL Combine bench press, so AMRAP at 225 on bench. Those are the events I have in my strongman comp. It's a bit of an interesting one. Chile Con Moretto with the Twitch Prime. Thank you. Appreciate the Twitch Primer. Sled pushing sounds like the most Canadian competition ever. Never thought about that. It's like you load weights onto the sled and you push it, but I guess it is kind of like a sled. Yeah. It's not like it's not like outside, it's on like turf. Max rep deadlift in 60 seconds for cardio. Yeah, that one's gonna be tough. A Dragon Spire with Twitch Prime. Appreciate that. Thank you. But yeah, so strongman will have a lot more of those being really fit for 60 to 75 seconds for AMRAPs. So you got to work on that, or I got to work on that. You don't have to unless you're competing in strongman, which is a different like endurance. So this past summer I did a team-based ultra marathon through the mountains. So my cardio was pretty good. Since I did that though, I'm up 30 pounds because I've been bulking for the strongman competition. And so I got to focus on the 60 seconds of endurance, which is more so muscular endurance and lactic threshold kind of stuff, right? Where you know, buffering the lactic acid and basically every time you do it, you kind of want to throw up, but that's how it goes. Look how many of these patterns we've gotten. It's crazy. Okay. Pippa, hello. How's it going? Our RNG is insane. I gotta put this on the action bar. Doesn't get much better than that. Excited for the return of Poncho? It's coming soon. Coming soon. On Monday, you had to do a max squat with kind of heavy weight for you. Ended up with a lung burn, like asthma problem. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. It's a lung burner. Wait, Teak, you just ran Sunken Temple as well, and you hit a cruel blade? RNG is unreal. Guys, it's confirmed. RNG is increased today on Sunken Temple. Confirmed. So if you want some lucky drops, I would recommend running it. We have one more run after this one for our hour of farming. And then we'll add it. Well, after we do the full lockout, the reset, we're gonna go basically farm lumber for 20 minutes just so we can craft a couple of the rugs as well. Oh, we're lagging a little bit. I think we're back now. And on top of that, we've gotten like quite a few thousand gold worth of just leather. Like 3,300 gold of thick leather, 2.6k of rugged leather, on top of all this transmog. But we're gonna craft this all up too. Have I done the molten core run today? I haven't done it yet, no. With these new zones too, we might actually do a full molten core today, potentially. I was saving the reset just in case I wanted to craft more of the Tears Fall campfires, but those aren't selling too well. The bear rugs seem to sell a little bit better right now. Alright, one more run of ST. Oh wait, I missed these guys? Sorry guys, I missed you. Didn't mean to do that. I'll get you back. Here you go. Bum bum. Bum bum bum. Keys, 450k looted value. Hope I didn't disenchant it yet. I'm pretty notorious for that, aren't I? I am pretty notorious for that. I currently... It's safe though, guys. I don't have enchanting right now. I don't have it as a profession. So, unless I vendor it, we're good. Zachary Zoom, hey hey, how's it going? Only in Westfall? I wish it was only in Westfall. I disenchanted the noble robes, like... Oh wait, that was also in Westfall though. Yeah, you're right. Appreciate it. We're doing good. We got some good drops. So I guess you could say we're winning. Got some good drops. But yeah, I think all of our disenchanting accidents may have happened in Westfall, haven't they? Dangerous zone, I suppose. Yeah, so technically we're at... I mean, when we calculate our numbers, though, I'm going to take out the transmog. No one's going to let that Coral Claymore down. It's hilarious. Like, if we just got the Coral Claymore and it was just sitting on the auction house this whole time and hadn't sold, no one would even remember it. But because I disenchanted it, it has become a legendary. I didn't mean to do it, but you know what? It's good content. It's hilarious. Clad the Lad with the resub. 4 months. Appreciate the 4 months, man. That's crazy. We're getting up there. We're getting up there. Can we get D in the Coral Claymore on a t-shirt or something? I've been working on some merch. I've gotten a couple sample deliveries. I'm actually wearing one of the samples. I just don't like the quality a lot of these printing companies are doing, so I keep searching for like ones that have like the right quality and the right fit. Like this one, for example, it was pretty cool, but I laid in my bed and it dyed my bed red. We don't want that crap, guys. So rest assured, if I ever do launch a t-shirt, it's gonna be like a good quality one. I'm not gonna be doing these ones. I like how it fits, but this one, it leaked ink. It's not good. Not good. So we're still on the hunt. We're still on the hunt. Long stream today? We'll still, yeah, we'll be streaming still a while. Mostly cheap trash t-shirts or extremely expensive decent quality stuff for merch. That's true. However, I have a very specific t-shirt style that I know I want. Which is, in my opinion, a really good quality, but generally they are pretty cheap. Was it after the first wash or before? It did it both. So it did happen before the wash, and I washed it and it happened again. So, yeah. the other clothes just didn't fit quite right. To be fair, I have a very strange frame to fit, but if the shirt is bleeding, I might not want it on my skin. It's probably a good point. It just makes my biceps look good though, so I'll take the risk. But yeah, that sucks then. Yeah, I mean that's why you order samples of these things, right? Wait, Andrea ran Sunken Temple and got Rage Hammer on the first run. Guys, it's confirmed. I think there's a hidden boost to Sunken Temple drop rates today. Okay, so we still have 15 minutes after our full reset, because now we're on lockout. We're over 9. We're over 10. So, what we're going to do with the remaining 15 minutes is farm as much lumber as we can so that we can craft the bearskin rugs and calculate some rates. Buck, good morning. How's it going? If it bleeds onto my skin, I can just intimidate my opponents on my next strongman competition. Exactly. I'm actually getting really excited for the strongman competition. Brain fart there, guys. What's that thing that shows that you can skin above the body? That's just having the interact key bound in base World of Warcraft. So because I have interact key enabled, when there's a skin that I can interact with, it shows it on. It shows it like above the thing that I can skin. So it's not an add-on or anything. It's just the base interact keybind in the game. So ideally we can get maybe 45 lumber. Might be a bit optimistic before the timer's up. Because it's 15 lumber per craft that I want to make. And we'll add up all the leather that we got before as well. I saw someone ask how much leather we got from that reset. I'll add it all up before I craft. Because the crafting is going to take all of like 4 seconds for the bigger pieces like this. And so we can compare pre-crafting gold per hour and then also include in the crafting gold per hour. Yeah. I think that swamp is actually not a bad spot to farm ironwood lumber though. Seems pretty decent. Okay, go over here. You used to Okona a shop that did merch. Choosing the materials are the biggest pain in the butt. I believe that. But you had a lot of unwanted shirts and stuff. Hey, there's perks to every job, right? It's a definite perk. I mean, to be fair, do we want to sell a shirt that doesn't even fit you comfortably? Yeah, exactly, right? That's my whole thing. I want to make sure if we do sell like merch that I like how it looks and fits and feels, and I'm not just trying to like sell like a piece of crap. Because while the auction house is PvP, merch sales are not PvP. Okay, guys, that's the rule. Okay, that's a co-op. Auction house is PvP though. Confirmed. So how does it work? Can every single tree potentially spawn like a lumber thing? Because if so, I guess it's best to just do zones with like high density of trees. Probably. If AH's PvP is Brutosaur pay to win? Brutosaur kind of is pay to win. For Undercut Wars, it's pay to win. Like, this guy can undercut right now. I can't. If we were competing on undercutting on, you know, potentially some player-owned housing stuff, that's pay to win, because he can be out farming and undercutting. So it is kind of pay to win. Your biggest complaint is texture. You've bought some shirts from streamers, and the cloth has been rough. Interesting. This cloth is kind of rough, yeah. It's not pay to win if you buy it using gold you made. True. But some people could pay to win. Because like a lot of pay to win games, you technically could get there without using the pay to win. It's just like a lot faster. You use other people's Brutosaurs when farming for that exact situation? Fair. I will not lie, during the Darkmoon episode, I was doing some undercut scans on Brutosaurs in the Darkmoon Islands. It was very clutch. Undercutting on Firewater and Inky Pigments. Which, by the way, I hear that the black Inky Pigment market is pretty messed up this, this Darkmoon fair. That's hilarious to me. That's one of those ones where if you try it again in 4 months, it'll probably be pretty good. Okay, so we might be able to get actually a fair amount of lumber. If we get lucky on a couple trees and get triple wood from a couple trees. I've created many monsters. Mm-hmm. That's how it goes with when anyone, like any YouTuber showcases a farm. It tends to not be good for a little bit, and then over time it gets forgotten. And good again. Isn't there an opposite potion to Inky Black that makes it lighter? Is there? Not that I know of. So many times I would use that. Because like when I try to take thumbnails, I always try to get the screenshots of my characters in the day. But sometimes it's like midnight when I'm editing, and it's nighttime. I'm like, well, I can't get the screenshot, because it looks terrible if you take it at night. Like the player screenshot. And like some people can like model their character in like 3D softwares. I've tried that a couple times. It always comes out looking garbage, so I just take my screenshots in-game. I have like a little studio in Stormwind where it's like the best lighting ever. And I just get the screenshots there. Use Canva to remove the background, change some of the lighting. I mean, I'm definitely not the best thumbnail maker on YouTube, but I don't know. Yeah, right now isn't the time to try to do the pigments, because like a lot of people know about it, more people than before, because probably like a certain percentage of the people who watched the Darkmoon Fair video didn't know about it, and then a smaller percentage of that are trying it out this month probably. We getting our capitalism longboard today? Here's a question for you guys. This is theoretical, okay? This is all purely academic. Tomorrow is going to be a Hematrix video. Would you theoretically, if after the Hematrix video, sometime between then and the next Goldbound episode, the Long Boy and Next Zone was unlocked, would you rather either A, have no streams with no spoilers, or B, have tune into the stream and be like, whoa, we're in a new zone? That's my question. B? Stream? Yeah. I think that might be too close to the other zone there. We almost just, I think, explored a zone. Yeah. That way, like, we can, anyone who doesn't want to watch the stream can avoid the spoilers, but if you rather just hang out on stream, that works too. Oh, let's get this one. If it's the stream before the episode releases, we could do a reveal at the very end. That's true. Because there's two ways you can play it, right? Like, you can either do the zone reveal on the stream, which is hype, but when it doesn't line up really well, it might be better to have it in the video, kind of to build more hype for the video. Yeah. Yeah, because, like, if you think about it, like, it's like you guys are the subset of people who really enjoy the streams, right? But someone who just likes, maybe isn't able to tune into the streams and just watches, like, the highly edited videos. If I have, like, a stream thumbnail of, like, new zone, it's a bit of a spoiler, right? Didn't we roll Westfall on stream? Yes. The current rolls we've done, though, it's lined up really well where, like, we have unlocked a new zone in the video. Like, we've gotten a new token in the video, and then we're like, okay, we're going to stream it tomorrow. You know? Whereas in this situation, if we're, like, in between episodes, we'd either have to not stream for a bit, or, like, not play for a bit to not, like, advance. You know what I mean? But I think there is something said for just, like, not spoiling it in the live stream titles and just saying, like, Goldie Live. Yeah. I think that's the way to do it. You just got to keep the stream thumbnail spoiler-free. Which is a fine line, too, because you want to generate intrigue with the stream titles, right? Yeah, I think you guys, that's a fair take, you guys. Wasn't the spin for the first time streamed? Yeah, every spin so far has been streamed. What happened to the idea of adding characters from starting zones? That is still active, but we do need to unlock a starting zone. So technically, if our next unlock is Dun Moreau, then we would get new character for that, for professions. So it's still live, we just haven't gotten a new zone yet. Moving a week of stream to a side challenge is reasonable. That's the other thing too. If I am going to play TBC hardcore, I need to get on leveling a character to 60. That's true, Brising. In the end, people that watch the stream are more likely to watch the video. It's definitely like, I think, yeah, I saw the analytics, and it's like 99% of people who watch the streams also watch the videos. But people who watch the videos, I think it's like 20% watch streams or something like that. You know, if that makes sense. Because, like, if you watch the stream, you probably like the videos, but you also like hanging out. You know, maybe you have it on your side monitor while gaming or while working, just to kind of hang out. That's why I watch streams too. Like, Yesterday, when I was not streaming, I was editing and playing myself. I had streams up all day. Yeah, I had Zaryu's stream up all day, which if you also watched his stream yesterday, a bit of a sad day as well, but no spoilers, sorry. It's just nice, I think, like working from home, to have like a streamer on the side. Okay, we got 2 minutes or 1 minute left of lumber. Let's just lock in for a second here. Because if we can get to 50, that... Oh, perfect. Well, I guess 45 was the cutoff, wasn't it? Zar died? No, he's just kind of sick. He's been getting over like a flu. It's like you're watching me. Okay, this is the last one probably. Oh, we just barely missed out on enough lumber for another craft. I guess I can get one more. Why are we farming wood? Ah, you'll see very shortly. It's to create, it's for like the current housing farms. Let's go ahead and tally things up though. Even while you're coding with me on the background. Yeah, like that's good. Like I think a lot of people, especially work from home, it's nice to have like a stream on for background noise. I think you're right for Bisms. Right now, every zone would be hype. Like, there's like no zone. That's not true. There is one zone I'd prefer, but there's every zone would be good. I'm just gonna vendor some stuff to clear up some space real quick. We don't need any of these recipes. So all of these blue recipes, there's 2 different ones. Green Dragon Scale leggings and Green Dragon Scale breastplate. I already have the breastplate learned and crafted. So we don't need these. So that's why I'm vendoring all of these. We just get a ton of them from Sunken Temple. Also, lock in right now, Path, because I don't want to vendor these 2. So I'm just going to not talk for a second while I vendor, because this is the highest risk point of the stream, guys, if I sell something valuable and forget about it. So I'm not reading chat for a second. 1 sec here. Let me just get this done. We're trying to avoid an unfortunate vendor. Okay, sell that. We got wood. We're gonna sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell. Ooh, wait. Yeah, that's a necklace. We'll probably auction this, auction this, auction this. Sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that, sell that. Okay. I'm back, guys. Yeah, we'll buy rune thread. Okay, so how much gold did we make from the Sunken Temple hour with some farming on the side? Loot Appraiser says 451,000 gold. That's largely because we got some transmog. If you're just tuning in, we got Winter's Bite, 239k market value, and Deathblow. Let me show you what these look like. Deathblow, 249,000 market value. And Winter's Bite, which is kind of a lame look, but I mean, it's rare. And 239,000 market value. So that's where a lot of the market value came from. So we have to add everything up. If I unlock the MRO, would I get unlimited access to Ironforge, or is it the same rules as Stormwind? It would be the same rules as Stormwind, except kind of a little different, just because our Warband alt would be basically just stay in Ironforge. And so, for example, since we have an enchanting trainer, a tailoring trainer, and a blacksmithing trainer, and a leatherworking trainer available in our currently unlocked zones, I would let the Warband alt use those 4 trainers in Ironforge versus like running around the world, right? So they would use the trainers that we have unlocked. The other trainers would stay locked in Ironforge. Okay. Let's do some adding up here, guys. So, /calc. From our hour, we got 327 thick leather, which is right now 12 gold each, which is 3,924 gold. We also got 337 rugged leather, which is about 8 gold each right now. So we'll say 2,500 gold. 20 worn dragon scales, aka 220 gold. 66 gold of green dragon scales. 120 gold of... Oops. Yeah. I gotta take some off the top. We're not gonna add this because I accidentally put too high of a number here. Thick hide, 28 gold worth, and 50 gold of that. So, oops. Okay, one sec. 3924 plus 2460 plus 220 plus 66 plus 120 plus 42 plus 60. So technically raw value of leather is like 6,800. Not bad. But wait. There's more. We can create... Wait. Rugged hide. How many rugged hides? We have 14. So we can create 14 cured rugged hides. Is Warband alt strictly going to be dwarf or no? Because they're same continent, or are night elves possible to open up Kalimdor since they're on the same faction? Down the road, night elves will be possible if we roll those zones. Same with other starting characters. Just right now, the only one that we could roll is Dunmorrow. All right, and now you can create 3 of these bad boys. Okay. And if we had gotten more lumber, we could have made more. But that adds up. Here's where it gets crazy, guys. Let's run the numbers again. 6,800 gold times 3. So 20k in bearskin rugs. And we still have 4k and 2,400. Plus 6,400 of those. So this is over 26k per hour right now, guys. And if we go and farm more wood, we can just keep crafting these. These sell an average 5 per day. So, like, you can't sell a crazy amount, but not bad at all. So I'm going to go put these on the auction house and get some more lumber. Don't remember if I answered this, but getting paid for lumber? Yeah, the lumber is like the big one, right? And we actually just go ahead and get some more lumber on the way there. Would Dunmorrow open up 2 alts, a gnome and a dwarf? I haven't finalized the answer here, but my knee jerk is that it would be 1. a gnome or a dwarf. Oh, getting texts. Is the video almost finished for tomorrow, or are we getting a side video? So tomorrow is going to be a Hematrix video on the second channel, and then Goldbound on main the weekend after. I think I have it'll be a couple after that. I have a couple of videos planned for main channel on the Saturdays. It might be, it's either going to be back-to-back Goldbounds or Goldbound. It's going to be Hematrix this weekend, Goldbound the weekend after, and then either Goldbound or a standalone like Double Down style video. Not Double Down again, but like that kind of style. Lumber is soulbound, it can't be farmed for gold. Yeah, so lumber is soulbound, so it's like the limiting factor in basically how many crafts you can do. I think it was a really good call from Blizzard to make lumber soulbound, because it prevents people from just like leveling up a whole bunch of crafting alts, buying all the materials, and like just crafting like hundreds and hundreds of all of the decor. So it creates scarcity in the decor because you have to go out and farm it all yourself. Otherwise, the markets would tank way faster because it would just be a race to the bottom. So you can perceive it as like the value in the crafts is kind of coming from the lumber farming. But the only way to sell lumber is to craft it yourself. So I'm just going to craft one more to post. You wish you could sell it, but you have a good point. Yeah, I mean, if you could sell lumber, there would be like a lot of people farming it. But yeah, it'd be a race to the bottom for both lumber prices and decor prices, right? So I think it's a very cool way to do it. And this one, guys, this one is ours, okay? We have the Lochmodan bearskin rug now, so I'm gonna post these, and then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in my house because you got to do it, guys. You got to do it. It looks like we got undercut. That's okay. Let's teleport to the house, guys. We'll do a little house decor. Not a ton though. But a little bit. What's the deal on this challenge? So basically, our character, Goldilocks, is unlocking the map of Azeroth one zone at a time. He started in Elwyn, and to unlock a neighboring zone, we had to earn a WoW token in Elwyn. Once we did that, we can roll a random zone that we're connected to. And we got Westfall, and so on and so forth. So far, we have 4 zones unlocked. We haven't done much decor since, as you can see, since we made it. But let me just... Oh, how cool is that? Guys, how cool are the bearskin rugs? Those are mint. Those are mint. Okay, let's just go, go through a few things and see what we got. Marketing. Yeah, guys. These are such a cool decor that you could go buy right now before I get undercut. Okay. Furnishings, what do we have? Fireplace. We got a lot of tables. Is there like... This is just all. Hanging arrow. What is that? Oh, it's a kite. I don't think that's very cool. So there's lots of forges. Fell torch? What is that? Interesting. The house looks so small from the outside, but huge from the inside. It's like the Harry Potter. Oh, that's nice. This is a nice glow. I wonder where I might put it like over here, kind of by the bookshelf and the crafting table. Oh, what? That is potentially one of the coolest things that I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. 1 second, where do I put this? Can we put this just like in the entryway? That's too much. Oh, we need to add some windows. That's true. I'm gonna quickly put the replica up here though. I think this would be a cool... We'll do something cool in here with it. We're gonna put it in the center. For now. Aw, a Nessingwary elk trophy, guys. I'll take some of the windows from out here off. Okay. Put some of our, our big game up in the room up here. We need some end tables. I only have like one of these though. Okay. Yeah, I only have like one of a lot of things. Wait, interior... Oh, wow. Hold up. Hold up a second. Gotta make sure it flushes up. Oh, add something to show the number of tokens earned? I quite like that idea. I don't have like a ton of decor though. Like that's all I have. If you want grid snapping, press C. I kind of like it to pop out a bit like, oh. I kind of like it popping out a bit like that, actually. Yeah, what could we use for like a show of like a token? It needs to be something we have at least 5 of, is the problem, I think. Like, there's not much that we have 5 of. A special type of chest? Yeah, like what chests do we have? Accents. What looks the most token-like? Maybe we should go to the vendor at the, You can farm the Stormwind crate in Dead Mines. Yeah, what does that one look like again? Is this the Dead Mines one? Or is there a different one? Chest? Stormwind. Footlocker? Is that it? I'm trying to just find something that would like be a symbol for our WoW tokens. Are the Swamposaurus temple drops world drops? No, they're not world drops. They're they're dungeon drops. I'm gonna put. Let's just make this place one sec. I know what I want to put here. High mountain. Yo, Rising, what's up? Okay, yeah, so I think the Footlocker is pretty good. I might check the central square to see if there's any, like, vendor items. And I do want to do some exterior stuff as well. Yeah, our place is full. Let's check out Chug Life's house. Real quick. This is Chug Life's house, guys. Looks like it's default exterior. Let's see what the inside looks like. Alright, Chug Life's house is pretty, Alright, he's done a lot of good stuff in here, it looks like. So, good job, Chug Life. What's the reason behind doing housing in Goldbound? The main reason is, like, we can have a neighborhood, so everyone here are, like, people from stream that are in the guild that can make a house in our neighborhood. And it's just fun. So it's technically Stormwind, right? Like, Founder's Point is basically Stormwind. Other than that, there's no particular reason, I suppose. Look up empowerment. You could do a chest and then put a rug made look really small on top of it and dye it yellow. Oh, that's actually a good idea.
What do you seek?
So these are all just like different doorways and stuff. I'm just gonna see if one of these looks particularly token-like. Nothing super token like. I guess yeah, the footstools were kind of tokenish. Weapon rack. We could use the weapon rack to put something on it. Yeah, see, like this guy's a die crafter, which we're not gonna do. Oh, you're wondering why I did lumber when they were soulbound? So I was able to level up my leatherworking to a point where I can craft this singular decor item. So I can use the lumber to craft this decor item for myself to sell on the auction house because it sells for like 7K. LN Cook with the Twitch Prime. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna do for. Oh, what's this? Okay. I like that. That's cool. Okay, I'm getting that. This chest is not a bad call for tokens. Like, each chest could be a token, right? Like, this is actually a pretty good option, I think, for, like, signifying tokens. A sturdy wine press, that's cool. Gemmed elf chest. Yeah, let's go back and look at that one. Was it this guy?
Treasures from far and wide.
Where was the chest? Which one was the gemmed elf chest?
Sail tells a story.
Gemmed elf chest? I don't think I... Was there a chest? Oh. Oh, that's actually pretty good, yeah. Yeah, this is actually pretty good. For now, let's buy 5 of these, because we have 5 tokens. And we'll go put them somewhere in the house. I think I like that. Kobold treasure pile? I don't know if I have it unlocked yet, the Kobold treasure pile. How do you get it? Let me see, though. I'll look in edit mode. Kobold. Is there a way to, like, filter... A quest? Gotcha. So for now, we're just going to call these our WoW tokens. One, two, three, four, 5. Belgorm, thank you for the Twitch Prime, man. So we're going to call those our tokens. We need lighting sources. I'm running out of lighting sources, guys. I probably have to, like, buy or make them, hey? I thought we were going to buy a Brutosaur for the tokens. These are just symbolizing the tokens that we have gotten. Because, yeah, we are going to use them for the Bruto. Why not just decorate the house with 1 decoration item per zone I finish? That way, the more zones you finish, the more fashionable your house is. Maybe a zone-specific item. Maybe. I don't know. Like, there's not that many items in the zones. Because, like, I don't think there's many from, like, Elwyn. Because we could do all the base crafts, but... yeah. I want to go look outside real quick, and then we'll get back out into the game. Why is this out here? Okay. Outdoors. I want my like little griffin thing that I got. So you probably have to buy pathways, don't you? Yeah, like I don't have a full fence yet. I don't have enough to make a fence. I have like one-offs. Yeah. Okay. Your WoW sub is about to run out. What are we thinking? 12-month sub? Or 6 months plus auction house mount? Ooh. Lock in the 6 months plus auction house mount, man. Use it to make the other 6 months worth of gold. That's why people buy multiple of the fence craft items. Yeah, that's that does make sense.
Looking for something specific? Safe travel.
I'm gonna go 1 sec, cam only. Okay, now I can go back. Yeah, let's go put these into the bank. That's true. You do not want to accidentally disenchant them or something. Or vendor them. So we'll put them away.
Greetings.
There we go. And I can take all these out now again. I just didn't want to use those when I was calculating the gold.
Go with honor.
So yeah, we also have these. The Tirisfal Hollow Campfire. I haven't sold too many of them, though. Oh, wait. I didn't put Deathblow. Oh my gosh. What am I doing? Let's go put Deathblow away.
King's honor, friend. Farewell.
There we go. Looks like we got undercut. Undercut scan on the rugs. Oh. We're getting undercut left and right, guys. 1 sec, I gotta open up my cam only to open up my auctions so you don't see. There we go, monitor plus cam. Sell some rugs. Sell some turtle meat. Some scales. Yeah. Okay. Very good. Now, the question is, we should probably craft some more rugs before we ever think about dropping. Well, actually, what we should really do is craft all of our leatherworking specific crafts, right? While we have leatherworking.
Safe travels.
So these are all crafts that we probably want to make while we have leatherworking. Your name is Coral Claymore? Oh boy. For example, Heavy Scorpid Vest. Okay, Trade Skill Master is blocking that. Come on, Trade Skill Master. One sec. Let me see if I can just reload and fix it. / reload. TSM seems to... Oh, yeah, it's working now. Okay. So Heavy Scorpid Vest. We need more Scorpid Scales. Yeah. We already made one of those. Yeah, let's go do a run of Blackrock. Lower Blackrock Spire. Because these are like crafted things we're going to put over onto our bank alt. Because while we have this high level of leatherworking, we may as well make all of our crafts, right? So I'll go do a couple runs of Blackrock Spire to get the Scorpid Scales. Because we're going to need them for a couple of the crafts. Oh, jeez. Took the wrong angle on that one. Ah, come on. Good. Almost had this into the penalty box. Yeah, it was close. It was close. I thought each starter zone is another Warband alt. Yes. Yep. So, like, Dunmoreau would be one. Night Elf zone. Although, is it even technically rollable? Like, with the current way things are? I don't know. Sorry. Excuse me. Did I ever finish the Traveler's set? We never actually got the chest piece, but we kind of liked how it looked without the chest piece, right? So we're really doing this one to get to the end. We could skip to the Scorpids, which would speed things up, but I mean, we may as well do the run while we're here, right? And skin the wargs while we're here. May as well. Right? Yeah, I wish I had a furniture drop too. Not a bad twig. Twig of the World Tree. Hey? Cool. Thorium leggings plans. Not bad. If zone unlocking to get crafting on, what about Dark Iron Dwarf? So I haven't really thought too hard about the allied races. I probably won't include allied races. Just because I'll probably include Horde. Like, if we roll Durotar, I think it gives us an Orc Warband alt, right? Is it truly worth it to drop professions? Yes. Otherwise, we would have to only ever have Gathering professions. Because we couldn't ever level up Production professions if we didn't have Gathering professions. So the question is, should we sometimes not gather to level up production to use the stuff we make, or should we only ever just gather, right? So those are the two situations we have, and I think it's worth it to kind of play multiple markets. Now that we have a high level leather working, like, arguably we should probably not unlearn it, but there's no world where we don't ever do dual gathering again. I don't think. Okay. If you're looking into lights for your house, you should look at Mechagon, Rust Bolt, Quartermaster. Interesting. I probably won't get multiple of an item that I can't get in my zones, right? Because, like, I just have some housing items. I don't know how I got them. But, like, new items, I think I'll have to either get them from the housing shop at the player-owned housing, because it's just purely cosmetic, or, like, in the current zones I have. So I wonder, is there lighting in any... Is there, like, a farmable housing lighting drop in Elwyn, Red Ridge... or any of our unlocked zones? Let's see if we get the plans, by the way. Make my warband member a gatherer and keep this one crafting only. I won't actually be going out and farming on my warband guys. They'll just be for crafting. So it'll have to be vice versa, where I keep this guy as crafting and then have my warband be crafting. And gold you'll be gathering. Some things that are items give lighting that aren't like lights, like windows. Oh, okay. So yeah, I should put more windows in upstairs. That's a good point. The extra bags help a lot, but we still have, like... It still fills up fast, eh? Ooh, ornate. Ornate drops. It'll be interesting to see how the Goldie house evolves. Yeah. Over time, we'll be able to spend more time on it and stuff and get more unlocks. Like, randomly, when we were doing Dead Mines, we got that footlocker. You can buy candles in town? Okay. I'll have to look in town to see what else I can get that I would want to use. Where do you get the exterior stuff? So these guys are why we're farming here, because we want to skin them. Pastor Chris Stewart, hello, watching all that work. Hey, how's it going? Just curious, as I didn't mention the latest video about horde blips. I don't think I'm going to include horde travel like blips. It'll have to be Alliance boats, I think. I've convinced you to get a 1-year sub. Will you sponsor me? If only. That would be ideal. That would be, I agree, that would be perfect. I wish I had a referral code. Wait, is there still refer a friend? Is that a thing? Is that still a thing? What are the rewards? I should just have a refer a friend link down below. And we can all be friends. What about portal for boat? Like using portals for transport? I'm not using portals currently for unlocks, no. If that's what you mean. I might have misunderstood that though. I also thought they got rid of Recruit a Friend, but maybe it seems like they might have it. I think Recruit a Friend though is less of like affiliate and more of like I think I would have to add people first and then have them use it. It's not like a link you can just click. Not killing wolf bosses for leather. No, I really just want the scorpion scales and then a kill on the last boss for sure. I guess I should skin these guys though. Open friends list. There's a tab for Raph. I'll have to check off stream. I try not to open up my friends list on stream to avoid like putting people on stream. I guess I could just go cam only for a second. One sec. That's weird. Where is it? Man, I get so bamboozled when they change like the lower action bar stuff. I cannot find my social because I always used to press O, but for some reason, let me try it again. Oh, there we go. It worked. Recruit a friend. Oh, there's a cap on 10. And like 10 friends you can recruit. And I can't show it. Like it has just people's full-on names I've recruited like 10 years ago. All right, no big recipe from this guy.
Howdy, Mr. Goldman. Was there a new zone this week or no?
Betty Oyster, thank you for the resub on Twitch Prime. There was not a new zone this week yet. No new zone. We've been doing a lot of housing though. A lot of housing for sure. Did we get enough of the scales? Heavy Scorpius, we got 8 there. Gousting with the resub. 2 months on tier 1. Thank you for the resub. Did housing actually release or is this housing prep? It is out. Housing is out. Yep. So we've made our house. We've been selling decor. We've been doing the whole thing. Okay. So that requires 280, 275. Hillman's, we can probably do Hillman's leather vest. Let's see how much this sells for. I don't actually want to craft that. Okay, the rest I don't have high enough leather working for us, so we can hold off. House tour soon? We were just in the house doing some customization actually. I'll probably do like a mini house tour on the next Goldbound video too. Just because it's kind of fun. Second neighborhood is almost full now too? Jeez, we're filling up quick.
See you around.
So yeah, we got Shire of Goldbound, Subdivision 1 and 2. Oh no, we got lots of plots available in 2.
How are you?
Do I believe there could be 2 tokens or more by the next episode? By the next episode? It's not impossible. I mean, if we get a lucky sale on some of the transmog we got today, then possibly, right? I did want to go through today and like change some of like the guild stuff.
Have a good one.
Well, let's add whoever replied. This is your gold farming art? Gold farming alt? Let's get you in. I wanted to change some of the guild settings around and change some of the names, like some of the ranks. So initiate is fine. I'm gonna promote like pretty much everyone right away here that's online when I see them online. Rank 1. Traveler, right? Traveler. Who else? I think rank... Why did it just switch back to member? What should be a higher rank? Traveler or Gold Goblin? What should be higher? Gold Goblin is higher? Okay. Ooh, you know what we should do? We should have a special rank for people who are doing the Goldbound challenge. You know what I mean? So like if you're actively on a character that is doing some kind of a Goldbound challenge, there should be a rank for that. I don't know how we could be... I don't know what that new rank. It's gonna be a high rank. A Goldbound. Here's the thing though, how do we confirm that you're doing it? Goldbound Challenger. Bound Challenger. Scout's Honor. Yeah, I guess it has to be Scout's Honor. Just Challenger. I kind of like Challenger. So it could be any Goldbound-esque challenge. I think that's cool. I think that's cool. Goldilocks. I am also doing a challenge. Okay, also, quick shout out to Stalvia, who is the highest ranking achievement points in the guild. Just for that, you're the first gold goblin, even though you're offline, okay? Shout out to that. That's crazy. 37,950. You also get it because you have the same amount. Okay, that's the only like YOLO one we're doing. Let's go ahead and not show offline members. Everyone online is becoming a traveler real quick. If you're in the guild and you're doing a Goldbound challenge, let me know and I'll put you to Challenger. Oops. Traveler, let's go. People are logging in to get promoted. So yeah, travelers, your guys are in. Goldilocks is a challenger. Okay. Let's go back to guild settings. Let's maybe, yeah, let's put Gold Goblin. What did someone say? I kind of like the idea. Wait, what are the perms for? Yeah. What can officers do? Yeah, I think that's fair. Can demote, remove member, neighborhood manager. What can neighborhood managers do? Let's give these guys all travelers. Can gold... Yeah, what can a... I think we should have... Neighborhood... Yeah, like... that's my question. What can a neighborhood manager do? Also, do we have anything in the... Let's check out the guild bank. I haven't checked the guild bank yet. Level locked, and you can only farm an Azeroth on this, dude. How do you join the community as Horde again? So you got to go to... Yeah, so anyone who wants to join the guild, let me show you real quick. If you're on Alliance... Okay. We also have an EU guild now, which is currently... So when you started the guild up, and I'll get GM, I guess, once I make a EU account. So it works EU and NA right now. All you got to do, if you're on Alliance, is go to Guild Finder and search Goldbound. If you're on Horde, you have to click on Find a Community first. Make sure the drop-down menu says Cross-Faction. And then you search Goldbound. Okay? You can join it. And then you're in the Goldbound community. And in the community chat is this link to invite to the guild. They can accept plot trades. They can remove someone from a plot. So it's a pretty powerful position. Okay. Got it. Let's check out the guild bank. See if there's anything in there. I don't know if... I haven't even looked at the guild vault yet. Yo. We got 11k? Yo, thanks for depositing gold, guys. Look at that. Does this purchase with guild gold or my gold? Oh, guild gold. Nice. Okay, so an officer could also set neighborhood endeavors. I'm going to rename officers in the guild to guild settings. I think officer should be called merchant. Let's see. Find a more recent article. Seems to be very beta, not in the live game, of removing plots. Interesting. Auctioneer, that's cool. What's the EU guild called again? It should be Goldbound. Vendor. Yeah. We'll save that for now. Is there like this? Can you sort by last on? Oh yeah, last online. I'm gonna go through and just do a couple of our last onlines to travelers real quick while I'm at it. So if you've been on in the last little bit, I'll put you to traveler here. I feel like auctioneer would fit the GM better. Potentially. Let's see here. Why does it keep changing? We should change the name for Initiate, too. Yeah, Initiates are kobolds now. Beggar. Beggar's kind of crazy. You're logging in now? Yeah, let's see who's online. Show offline members. What's the guild at now? We're at 157 members, guys. Name of the EU guild should be Goldbound. Get a bunch of candles and send them all to the kobolds. Gold Master for GM. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's a good comment. Gold Master. Let's go. Self-promoted. I like Gold Master. Alright, let's get back into Westfall, guys. Back to Westphalia. I do have to get a bit more lumber. A little bit more lumber. We can take these off now that we got them out of the bags. This is crazy that that's wood. No neighborhood in EU yet. Think it's fair to wait for Path. We could do it either way, because, like, I can always get a plot in EU, like, even if it's on the second one. People, it might be fair to open it up, that way people can get going if you guys are eager to make a house. Either way, I think, I don't mind if you get going before I'm formally in the EU guild. All right, it's 12:30. I might go get a refill on the coffee, guys. I'll be right back. I won't be too long. If you don't have the War Within expansion or the Midnight pre-release, can you do the lumber farming? You can't get a straight answer anywhere. I don't know for sure. I think if you get summoned to someone's house, you can buy the axe, because you need to get this axe to mine lumber, which is from the new like housing area. So I don't know for sure, but I don't think you could then craft with it. But I don't know for sure. I don't know for sure. I'll be right back, guys. back. Oh, and Stella's here. Come here. Come on up. Pop up. Stella. Pop up. Pop up. There we go. Wow. Wow. Stella's clocking in. What do you say, Stella? Wow, she really likes the attention right now. All right. We're back, though. Quick mullet check. Yeah, you guys want a quick mullet check? Let me get some guild invites going, though. One sec. Guild. Here's the mullet check, guys. One sec. I didn't put any product in my hair today, by the way, so. There you go. How's it look? The back of it. That's the mullet. Oh. Is Stella lonely without the cats? I think she is. I think she is, actually. She was staying at my parents' house when we were on vacation. And there, my parents have a Frenchie. And so she was hanging out with the Frenchie. And now she's back, and I think she was excited to see the cats, and the cats aren't here. Love it. You feel like you're time traveling. Not a big fan of mullets, to be honest. That's fair. That's one of the pros of doing YouTube and streaming, is I can just do whatever I want with my hair. So it's quite nice. To be fair, I did rock a mullet for a little bit in my last job too, but not as aggressive of a mullet. Where the kitties, they are with Pathwife's parents. When we were in Scotland, Pathwife's parents watched the cats, and my parents watched Stella. Are there differences between the different lumbers? Yes. So each expansion has different lumbers. Classic is ironwood, as far as I'm aware, and so it's used for the classic decor crafts, whereas different lumbers would be used for like Warlords of Draenor crafting or Legion crafting. So usually whichever expansion you get the lumber in it's good for that expansion. How much gold did Pancho farm while I was away in Scotland? That's to be determined. That's to be. I haven't chatted with her yet, but we'll see. Hopefully, a lot. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna definitely grow with the mullet into the strongman competition, and then we'll see if I want to keep it beyond that. But I want to strike fear into the hearts of my opponents. Pandaria's bamboo. That's funny. Don't want it to go too close to the Duskwood. I am very interested to see what zone we get next, to be honest. Do you guys think that I don't even want to risk these trees, because they might just be Duskwood. Yeah, maybe I will just go into Elwyn because Westfall has Duskwood Risk, and there's phasing around Sentinel Hill, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, we wouldn't want another penalty episode. Exactly. Chop, chop, chop. You definitely, when you're skyriding getting the wood, you gotta really focus, because you can't look away from your screen for too long. Mm-hmm. I guess, yeah, Darkmoon Fair is open right now. Darkmoon Fair has some good gold farms, for sure. You think I should just do a challenge for when I get my first open world epic drop? Like, what kind of a challenge? I do want to craft a couple more rugs today. Hopefully we can sell out of rugs. It's such a silly thing to say in World of Warcraft. Becoming a rug salesman. Also, I just kind of want more rugs for my own house. The disenchanting challenge? Oh my gosh. I think our first world epic drop, the challenge will be trying to sell it. But let's just chat about if we do unlock a new zone, what is the BIS? So, starting the conversation off, available zone, Dunmoreau, Searing Gorge, Blasted Lands, Duskwood, Badlands, right? No, Badlands aren't open yet. You think Duskwood is BIS? I think Duskwood or Dunmoreau, because both unlock mining, right? I think both are the two strongest ones, Duskwood and Dunmoreau. The thing with Dunmoreau, though, is right now with crafting, it would be really nice to unlock a mining trainer and to unlock a warband crafting alt, right? That would be a massive unlock for us. Duskwood is good too, though. You get silk, more lumber, can travel across. Yeah. And the mining trainer in Duskwood is big. The actual, like, aside from the mining trainer, though, in Duskwood, I guess silk is pretty big. But if we can get silk and Duskwood, we're still in the same problem of we have to juggle the recipes ourselves, right? Yeah, Deadwind Pass would be interesting. So many people are out doing this. Oh, Nomer gives silk too. I think with that in mind, I think, yeah, Dunmoreau is the BIS. It gives us a crafting alt, mining trainers, access to silk cloth. Really big unlock. Yeah. Maybe put path choice and chat choice by poll as options on the wheel. Well, this time we'll be doing it in the zone randomizer. That the zone locked, the region locked website. So it won't be the wheel. It'll be like it's nice though because it shows the actual zones. We'll see what we get though. Just got to go with what the fates give. The kind of nice thing is, like, right now, with how herbs are, no zone is really a death zone, right? Like, worst case scenario, you can make a lot of gold farming herbs. Yeah, Deadwind Pass is available for rolling. Can confirm. Access to Outland. Are you talking about Blasted Lands? The portal in Blasted Lands won't be open until we finish Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor, though. We're not going to go right to Outland before we finish off the classic zones. Fed Fennel's up, is it? No. But yeah, once we do go to Outland, though, it'll be... Oh, Fed Fennel is up. Little Pale Skinner action. Stone Nullhammers are not bad at all. Deadwind Pass then should not be a choice because of Kara. Well, we've drawn the line by the continent, right? So anything in the continents Ron is fair, but we don't want to go off continent. It just gets so confusing then, right? Like, but in here, like for example, we have technically Cata Dead Mines. Eventually we'll have Twilight Highlands, and Kara will have as well. So we could distinguish it by like release date, but then there's again like there's certain mobs in certain zones that would have to be released in different orders. So we're just looking at the continent. Perhaps a silly question, but how come I use an in-game calculator and not just a calculator on the computer? Just so you guys can see what I'm doing. Because I record my game output, not my screen. So I can pull like chat onto my screen and you won't, like right now, the chat is over my WoW gameplay, but you don't see it. Because I'm recording my game output, not my monitor. So the add-on lets you see it. Basically. Otherwise, I just talk into nothing. Lane Paw the Whimper. Plus the add-on is just cool. Yeah, I also do like the add-on. Let's see if I can get a quick freight knot, by the way. Let's see. Nope, no freight knots. There's a lot of people getting firewood right now. Or getting wood right now. Yeah, I'm afraid not. Just go to Outland if you unlock Blasted Lands. Many vanilla areas are rinse and repeat of the same goods in the long run. I think it'll be nice to do them all, though. There's a lot of hidden things in a lot of the zones. But with more and more unlocks and more professions, the zones kind of speed up. Any dark iron farming today? Not today, because we have, right now we got leatherworking, skinning. I could drop skinning very easily. It's so easy to power level it. But I haven't done any dark iron farming yet today. Yeah. Name of the add-on? It's Basic Calc, I think. Did you? Yeah, Basic Calculator. Okay, let's see here. Ooh. Quick little 8 mil crit. GG's. Not a coffee person, but hot cocoa is peak. Hot cocoa is so good. I do agree. I love both. I've learned, you know, for a while there I liked mochas. I think I like them more independently. I'd rather have either a hot coffee or a hot chocolate.
3 months.
Oh.
Yo.
Yo! Red Dreg 92 with the 3 months. Thank you. Is that the same add-on that throws values on top of my screen? No. This one is Farming Bar, and then my, like, Loot Appraiser is called Loot Appraiser Reloaded. Alright, so 15, 30... Wait, 15, 30, 45... 60. So we'll go to 60 wood and craft a couple more... couple more rugs. Sound good? Loop around here. Tahora, thanks for catching live. Extremely impressed with how the journey completely pulled you in. Glad you're along for the ride. It's been a fun one. It's been a fun one. I've been having a blast. What a crazy world we live in that you can just start, you know, started like a random little video that I didn't think anything would happen, and now look at us. So many months later. Crazy. Absolutely mental. Ah, get that coffee in, guys. That's so good. Alright, 6 more wood. 6 more wood. Can I get a 6 more wood in the chat? 6. Oh, wait. Well, it's 5 more wood now. Sorry, I'm getting caught up on some of the chats here. So they don't use any of the Stormwind boats because they're either portal for boats or to expansions. I might be hopping in like halfway through like a question, but basically, let me explain my rationale for why Stormwind doesn't unlock anything right now. First and foremost, we technically don't have Stormwind unlocked. Okay, Stormwind will technically be unlocked once we've done all of Eastern Kingdoms, but even then. Right now in like current retail, it's different in different versions of the game, right? But none of the Stormwind boats go to Kalimdor. It goes to Northrend, it goes to Battle for Azeroth, and it goes to Dragon Isles. So they're more so for expansion unlocks, right? The other ones are now portals, which within our rules, we're not using portals. The only portal we will ever use, well, not ever, I can't say ever, will be the Dark Portal once we're done all of Eastern Kingdoms and Kalimdor. I do think the pace... So you need wetlands? Yeah, so right now, good question. To get to Kalimdor, there's 2 options. Either Booty Bay, which takes us to Barrens through Stranglethorn, or... Where are we in wetlands? Menethil Harbor, which takes us to Dustwallow Marsh. So, those are the 2 ways we could get to Kalimdor. Kalimdor is open right now, yeah. So that we aren't doing Vashtir at all, since the only way to get there is a portal? Yes, I think Vashtir will be a penalty zone. I think Vashtir will be a penalty zone. I think Tolbarad, all those ones that kind of don't make sense, like Darkmoon Fair, I think they're good one-off penalty zones. Vashtir is a penalty? We'll see, yeah. I wouldn't be upset if we just never went in there either. Not gonna lie. Timeless Isle? Yeah. Got hooked in the videos over Thanksgiving? Let's go. Oh, if you're just starting right now, yeah, the herbs. It's a good time to start a Goldbound challenge because the herbs are crazy. Yeah. Stormwind penalty zone. Start with 10 gold. Can only use auction house flips. I like the idea, but I just don't ever want to... I don't want Goldie to have ever bought anything from a player. You know what I mean? So I don't want it to, like, open the auction house for his own. I think it's cool that he's never purchased a single item from the auction house or from another player. Everything he's gotten and everything he's sold has come 100% from him gathering, right? The one pufferfish, let's go on the watch streak. I think to go to Outland, you would have to use a portal in Stormwind because the Dark Portal is linked to Draenor. I think you might be right. I think the Dark Portal in our current version is Draenor, isn't it? Alright. Professions. Leatherworking. Look at this. 4 more bear rugs, guys. 4 of them. 4 more. Alright. We have enough rugged hide for 1 more. Let's just do 1 more. Okay, we'll do 1 more. You just have to talk to the bronze dragon chick. The Chromie time. I might be wrong, but I thought I couldn't change Chromie time after level 69. Oh, on the road from Swamposaurus to Badlands, there's an NPC to change it. A different person. Okay. So we can just change it to the old Blasted Lands to get the portal. That makes sense. Yeah. Guys, it's so nice that my furnace is fixed. So nice. Shout out to Pathalerix if you're watching. We got on the FaceTime yesterday and he sorted out the furnace problems. Absolute Chad. Absolute Chad. That's such like a... If you're like in your 20s and 30s, if something isn't working, you just call your dad. That's what I've been doing. That's what I found as a new homeowner. I don't know how stuff works, guys. I can solve a Rubik's Cube. I can sell auctions. I can now start a stream. That's still up for debate sometimes. What am I doing now? I decided to make 1 more rug, so I need a little bit more lumber. Zandomia is technically in Swamposaurus. She's right on the border between Swamp and Blasted Lands. That's okay then, because in order to use the portal, we'll have to have Blasted Lands anyways. So we'll have to have all those zones anyways to use the portal, so we can talk to her. You really hope I consider doing the heavy junk box grind for a couple hours once I get Isle of Quel'Danas. You did it for like 8 to 10 in Legion. It was super fun. What's on the tables in the junk boxes? On the loot tables. Is it the same junk boxes as our Blackrock friends? You know, you call your uncles. Each one is a carpenter, an electrician, a plumber, and a general contractor. I feel bad for my niece and nephew when they call me to ask for both things. Unless they ask about YouTube, then they're good. Yeah. I went to Pathwife's like school Christmas concert, and I found out something pretty cool. Do you know how you get instant cred with like junior high kids. You tell them you're a YouTuber and a streamer. You become like a celebrity. It's hilarious. It's amazing. Yeah. That'll do it. So those junk boxes give you like a bandit mask. Isle of Quel'Danas could be good for junk boxes then. Where's this one? What the? Oh, missed it. All right, one more wood. To be honest, you think every non-flying zone should be a punishment zone. So Isle of Quel'Danas, Tilbrad. That's a good comment. That's actually a good point. I like that idea. Darkmoon Island, like Darkmoon Fair, was a non-flying zone as well. Okay, last craft here. Bear skin rug. I'm also gonna learn... Where is it? This one. Pattern green dragon scale leggings. I'm going to craft one of those to try to sell. Okay. Now here's the ultimate thing. Well, wait. Teaches you how to craft volcanic leggings. Rugged leather, essence of fire, core of earth. The patterns sells for a lot. Let's just quickly look at the auction house and see how much volcanic leggings sell for. Because if they don't sell for a ton, I might just prefer to sell the pattern. We've had this one for a while. Don't the volcanic stuff... The volcanic stuff sells shit? It doesn't sell well? Let me see. Volcanic... Oh, it only sells for... Yep. Guys, I'm not going to learn this. I'm going to sell this on my transmog alt. The legs only sell for 2k. But the pattern might be worth like 50k. I'd have to sell like 25 legs for it to be worth it.
Need help?
So that's just going to be a transmog sale for us. Same thing here. I'm going to put this in there that we got from the Swamp Asoros. And we did just craft these ones. What else do we got here?
Light blessing.
Scorpid legs. I don't think I'm getting up to this level of leatherworking. That's true. You'd have to even sell more to account for just selling the mats.
Greetings.
You're right. Okay, so how many... We've made like 10... We've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let me just go onto my cam only real quick to open the auctions. That's a lot of gold in the auction house, guys. We have 5 in our inventory, 1 in our house. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 10 total for sale. And I've sold a couple. Do you think it's crazy if I now unlearn leatherworking to get dual gathering again? Or should I not do that? Man, the undercut... Everything just gets undercut right now. It's crazy. Do you think I should farm more? Do you think it's 10 okay? You know what I mean? Oh, I almost opened the auction house on cam, guys. One sec. I almost opened the mailbox on cam. 10 is pretty good. What I could do, that's right, I could drop skinning and just keep leather working for now. And either get mining for a bit or herb for a bit. Yeah. Let's just go post these up again. Wait a day, see how they... Yeah. Maybe if I wait a day with leatherworking and they all sell out, that's good. So I should keep the rugged... I should keep all the mats I need for them. I can sell the thick leather, though. We don't need thick leather for them. So sell that. That's a lot of gold for thick leather. Heavy leather. Ooh, we can sell cured hides. That's good stuff. We need the cured rugged hides for... Right? Let's just make sure not to sell the actual things we need for the craft. Rugged hide and cured rugged hide's all we need. Everything else we can sell. And sell we... Wait. That slick was from one run of burning of Blackrock Spire, of Lower Blackrock Spire. Are you guys talking about the commission system in current content? That is still in play, but that's for like current content like crafting. Yeah. Which we don't have access to quite yet. Rugged leather. Yeah, we're going to keep this for now. Rune cloth. I always regret selling cloth, so I'm not going to sell it. Medium leather is selling good, though. Light leather is also selling good. Selling well, sorry. It's poor grammar. If you put up 70 things on the auction house, can someone just buy 5 of those? Yes. Let me show you how it works without buying something. So if I search for rugged leather, for example, you click on this, it shows you how there's 33,000 available. The lowest priced ones are all 8 gold, 23 silver. I can buy as many of these as I want, right? If I wanted to buy like a ton, you could like buy out the whole auction house. It costs 4 million. So if, say I posted 200, someone could buy one of them, 15 of them, or all 200. Yeah. That's why it doesn't matter how I'm posting the stacks. That's how, yeah, it's how the current retail auction house works. Okay, I'm gonna put this stuff in my bank.
Light be with you.
You played another MMO where they allow you to do buying listings. Interesting. I guess that's kind of how RuneScape works. There's buy and sell on RuneScape, and once like you hit a strike price, it sells on the Grand Exchange. So like on RuneScape, you can put a buy request in for a certain item at a certain price. Got Thunder Fury yet? Not yet, unfortunately. Vendor. Transmog. Vendor. Grand Exchange sounds like the stock market. Yeah, it's set up like that. It's set up the same style, yeah. With ask and strike prices. Yeah. It literally is, yeah. Yeah. EVE Online also has buy and sell prices. Guild Wars 2 does too. Yes, I feel like it's a good way, a good system, right? Okay.
Go with honor,
Yeah, the RuneScape exchange is good, except they probably need taxes. I forgot if there's taxes. There's a fee. Yeah, there's like a Grand Exchange fee percentage, I think. Oh, I wanted to store the salt.
You need something?
All right, guys. Do you know what we're about to do? Live?
Safe travels.
Do you know what we're about to do live? So I got a text. MC question mark? That's right. Roll? No, we're doing a Molten Core, guys. We're not rolling a new zone yet. I didn't open up the auction house.
What can I do for you? What can I do for you?
I probably shouldn't sell a gray dye, but oh well. It's the bindings we're after, right? Yes. Bindings, but there's also gold stuff there. For Molten Core, I will unlearn skinning, even though it's at 300. I'm chill like that. You know, it's all willy-nilly. And we're gonna get mining. Tell me about gathering professions, please. Tell me about mining. Train me in mining, please. Accept. Okay, guys. We're only gonna do one run. And it's going to be a full clear, okay? Capiche? And we're going to do channel points for bindings. It's going to be hype, guys. Can you mine Dark Iron at skill 1? You sure can. You sure can. So we'll do one full run. Hopefully we get some Dark Iron ore. Well, we will get Dark Iron ore. And hopefully we get some Bloods on the Mountain. But most importantly, we hope for bindings and Night Slayer chest, legs, and gloves. Okay? The most important one is Thunder Fury, so we're going to do a bet for, or a channel point thing and a prediction on YouTube for whether or not the Thunder Fury bindings are going to drop.
State your business.
Let me just transport in there and then I'll get that going. Create prediction, where is that? Manage prediction. Start prediction. Alright, prediction is live on Twitch. Let me do it on YouTube. Start a poll. Question. Will a binding drop? Start poll. Alright guys, you got 2 minutes to get your votes in. If you're watching on YouTube, you can just say yes or no. If you're watching on Twitch, you can do channel points. Also, Giant836 with a Twitch Prime. Thank you. All in on yes, Timmy Tech? You're a madman. A madman. Hey, Mr. Doctor, how's it going? You're hopping at a good time. We're doing our Molten Core run. Full clear right now, too. Oh, that's actually a very clean looking sword, isn't it? That's nice. Alright. Bindings are a myth. At this point, I tend to agree with you on that. Our bindings, we'll see. Hopefully we get them today. Wait, I have a Diet Coke. You're doing well? Glad to hear. As a pessimist, you voted no by default. Hope I get it though. I mean, statistically, that's the correct way to bet. But this has run 14 or 15 so far with no bindings, so we'll see. Random question. Does my sold decor show up in my TSM ledger? You keep seeing all sales except the decor. Like on items here. It only shows sales once you sell it and you loot the gold from your mailbox. So it doesn't show the decor I've sold yet, because I haven't opened my mailbox since I've started crafting decor. Previous runs do nothing for current chances. That's true. That is true. But yet, it feels like we're due. Yeah. Over time, though, we'll get it. It doesn't affect this current chances run, but what you can look at is, like, before you do the runs, by the time you do, like, 15 runs, what's the probability you get one binding? And so we basically are in the red on that question. But yeah, that probably does not impact the likelihood that we will get it on this run. It does put us further and further into an unlikely situation though. Like theoretically, the probability of going 100 runs with 0 bindings is very low. So, I don't know what I'm saying about that. Hazel, you're recovering from surgery and you love having the live to chill out on stream. Content is very cozy. Ah, well thank you, and you know, wishing you a good recovery from surgery. Yeah. Do we need the ore to craft the weapon? Eventually, yes. Luckily, there's no gate behind how much ore we can farm. We can just do, like, trash runs and farm more and more ore, so... As we go, we just sell the ore. Because it sells for a lot. Pathwife just texted me saying she's sick. She was going to drive to her parents' house tonight, but she says she might have to go tomorrow. Uh-oh. Might have to order in some food tonight, you know, maybe some soup or something nice. Alright guys, I didn't forget to do these guys this time. Taco Bell? I would like some Taco Bell. Have I made any good money on the housing boom? We have. Both, we've been doing a couple crafts. There's only like 2 that we can actually do in our current unlock zones. One is leatherworking and one is enchanting. We've had a little bit of luck with both of those, but also just all of the materials are more expensive now with the housing boom. So we've gotten a good chunk of change from it, for sure. I'm feeling good about the binding dropping today, guys. I'm feeling really good about it. Double unlock week confirmed. You seen what I'm seeing? Just sold one of the rugs. That's a good omen. Let's go get this dark iron ore, though. Oh, I do gotta take these off the action bars. Almost 50-50 on the vote on YouTube. Usually the votes on YouTube are more optimistic. Because YouTube still doesn't put in like a channel points. I can't wait for them to do that, so you guys on YouTube can do the channel points like stuff. But on Twitch, people bet channel points, which if you want to do, you know, hop over to, and you're watching on YouTube, you could always hop over on Twitch, hit that follow. If you got any primes, drop the primes, get those channel points, and then you can partake in the predictions. Timmy Tech says 5 subs if it drops. Okay. One sec, I gotta send an email into the loot gods. One sec. Alright, Destroyer, let's see if we get any Bloods of the Mountain. One sec, I'm gonna put this up here. No Bloods. Video tomorrow, Nitro. So there's gonna be a return of Hamatrix tomorrow on the second channel. I'm gonna do a community tab post on my main channel linking to it. A Blood of the Mountain! Let's go, guys. So that'll be the video tomorrow. It won't be Goldbound. I'm working on a longer Goldbound episode. It's just kind of hard on the weekly releases to do more than 20 minutes, and I kind of like the 35 to 40 minute Goldbounds. Okay, do we get anything good? I gotta make sure I'm remembering what we get. Why I moved the Hunter Challenge to the second channel? Just didn't get as good of views, basically. And, yeah. So it's a series I wanted to make, but I didn't want to decrease the average views per video on my main channel, if that makes sense. Appreciate you taking whatever time I feel necessary to create quality. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, in certain bursts, you know, the weekly Goldbounds can work, but I think for more sustainability, it is a every other week series. That gives me time to make, you know, more quality videos, but also to spend time on other challenges like Double Down. If I was only ever doing Goldbound every week, I would never have had Double Down, which I know a lot of you liked, and I really had a fun time making it. So it gives me the time to also work on more project. So yeah, the YouTube algorithm kind of likes Goldbound. And Clarion, yeah, exactly. Yeah. That is also a large factor. But then, yeah, like, the second channel is nice for me because I can post stuff that either doesn't have to be, like, as big as Goldbound or as, like, big as Double Down, but still videos I want to make that I don't have to put so much pressure on. And most of the videos on second channel will never have sponsors. Those kind of reasons do kind of overlap. I think, yeah, because I think the right ratio of experimentation to, like, quality, not quality, experimentation to what works is, like, 2 to 3 Goldbound episodes a month, and then, like, 1, like, experimentation video. So, like, Double Down was experimentation. Hamatrix was experimentation. The 1 to 60 on Mop was experimentation, which didn't do too well, so that's how we learn. So, like, then maybe challenges in the future might be more in the vein of, like, Double Down, or, like, kind of seeing what is a bit better. And that's kind of just how, you know, YouTube works. Okay, guys. Enough chat about YouTube. Let's see if we get the old binding from Gar. Are you guys ready? Do a quick little AoE on him. Alright, that was actually really cool. Let's get this down. Bindings of the Windseeker. Get in. Get in, guys. Finally. It's been too long. It's been too long. Let's go. Yo, Timmy with the 5 gifted on the drop. Thank you, man. Oh my gosh. Oh my, we're one binding closer. One binding closer to Thunder Fury. And Mr. Doctor with the gifted memberships over on YouTube. Thank you. Guys, I was feeling good about it today. I was feeling good about the drop, and we got it. Oh. The positive power of YouTube, yep. You opened the stream 10 seconds ago? Good time to tune in. Oh, wow, that feels good. That feels great, guys. Maybe we will get the bindings before we get the zones for the bindings. The channel points, guys. Some of you are getting paid out. We're going to pay this out, and we're doing another one if the next one drops. You guys ready? One sec. We're going to end the poll. Oh, yo, Mr. Doctor's gifted with a dihydrogen. Nice. Okay. Okay. Manage prediction. It was 50-50. Choose outcome. Will a binding drop? Yes. Complete prediction. All right. All right. New prediction. Will the next binding drop? You made so many points. Is this the fabled double binding run? All right, guys. Let's do another poll. The second one, will the second binding drop? All right, I'm going to do the same thing on YouTube and Twitch. Start a poll. Create a poll. Will the second binding drop? We're getting greedy now, but oh my gosh, guys, that is awesome. Look at this thing. We'll put it up on this on the thing there. Grats and good luck on the other half. Thank you. What else did we get? Did we get anything else of note? I think I just saw the orange and got too excited. Voting 6K on yes again. Oh my gosh. Guys, our drops have been goated today. We've gotten 2 ultra rare drops in Sunken Temple, Bindings of the Windseeker. This is insane. If we get this next one, I'm gonna go buy a lottery ticket. Like, seriously. I gotta wait for the 2-minute prediction timer, right? But yeah, we'll clear these out. How much do the bindings sell for? They don't sell, but they're needed to create Thunder Fury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker, which is a weapon we really want to get. I probably should do that anyway. Yeah, we've already gotten crazy lucky here. That's true. We've already got insanely lucky. I mean, as far as like overall Molten Core runs, I think we're like statistically like we should have gotten one by now. But the hardest part of any binding quest is to get the last 2. Or the last one. Right. Okay. Who drops the second? Baron Geddon drops it. The left half. We have the right half. If we get this, then we really are going to have to hope for lucky zone unlocks to get the next, like, to do the quest. All right. All right, more people are voting no on the next prediction. Let's see. Would I ever make a hardcore Iron Man OSRS series on YouTube? Never say never. Never say never. Okay, guys. We're starting to believe again. We're starting to remember that it's actually on the loot tables, right? Yeah, Silithus is a ways away, so now we're kind of like looking pretty good. Because now, even if we get this, we have to wait for zone unlocks. Can we disenchant this? Is it disenchantable? Maybe we should try that. You're 32k on no, how to play the odds? Fair. I get that. Don't you dare. I don't think it's actually disenchantable, guys. I don't think you can disenchant it. Also, thanks again, Timmy Tech, for the 5 gifted on that binding drop. You called it. You said if it drops 5 gifted, man of your word. I appreciate that. That was hype. Yeah, I'll try not to DE it, guys. I should try just to make sure. I still don't have enchanting, which is probably for the best. Oh, a little no-scope? Okay, you guys, are you ready? Let's lock in here. Let's lock in and get it. Let's loot it, lock in. Let's see. Oh, I thought it for a second there. I thought it was gonna drop. I'm not gonna lie. I was about to go crazy. I was about to lose my mind. Okay, manage prediction. Choose outcome. Will a second binding drop? No, I'm sorry. For a second there, like as I opened it, I had the same feeling. You saw that second page too? It kind of looked like it, didn't it? Can the last guy drop one? No, he drops Eye of Sulfurous, which is used for a two-handed hammer. Is it confirmed if you need blacksmithing for that? I don't know. I think you can get it without blacksmithing. You can just buy... Wait, you need the hammer though, don't you? For it to drop? Do you need the sulfuran hammer? Maybe you guys can buy the hammer. I can't though. I gotta craft that thing. It drops regardless of pressures, but the hammer's crafted. Okay, yeah, so it'll drop regardless if you have the hammer or not, though. JS, as a punishment for disenchanting an item, if I do it again, I should have to make my guild rank the disenchanter for a week. That's fair. Agreed. You think you heard the track with the shamans I play for my stream in the Zarya video? I watched that same video, man. I saw it. I was like, hey, you know that one meme where it goes, that was me. I was like, wait, that's my song. Hell yeah. It was in like he was fighting Bangladesh or something. I was like, respect. He must also have Epidemic Sound subscription. Good song. Yeah. Yeah, the DiCaprio meme. Yeah, that was me. I was yesterday playing WoW and editing. I was watching some of his videos too, and I heard the song. And I was like, "What? What the heck am I? What's going on?" Yeah, no, it was sick. You missed when we had music for stream? Maybe I can make some more playlists. You bet he watches Goldbound? Well, I bet his editors probably picked up that song, right? Maybe he does. That'd be cool. I do feel like out of all the YouTube content creators, or World of Warcraft content creators, I'll probably fanboy hardest, like be nervous to meet Zaryu. Or Bajira. Going back in time, Bajira is like my goat. I just really relate to the guys that lift and play WoW, I guess, is the moral of the story. What's the name of that song? I can't remember. It's like... I actually can't remember the name. Man, how long will it take for us to get full Night Slayer or whatever set? Probably a while, I guess, at this rate. You met Swifty one time, but you were so nervous that you dropped your phone when you took a pic with him? Fair. Swifty is like an OG goat. Big time. Interesting. You don't know if I'm into metal, but this one... Lauren Babick of Red Handed Denial made all of her music from her 3 bands, DMCA free. Interesting. Okay, that's cool. What happened to Swifty? He's still around. Nothing really happened. He was bigger like 20 years ago. Like, he was like the OG, like, guy. You guys remember that one WoW tuber that started a cult? You talking about a theme? What about him? Best paladin in the world? I used to watch Athene's videos all the time, too. This is what he would say when he was in arena. 1, 2, 3, full HP. That's my favorite Athene quote. I don't know what he's up to now, though. Apparently not much. That's, not much on WoW, at least. I think he came back for OnlyFans, right?
I submit. Rashly, you have come to wrest the secrets of the
Yeah.
play. You will
Wait, we got a binding? Look at this. We did.
quest. I go now to summon the Lord whose house this is. Should you seek an audience with him, your paltry lives will surely be
Yeah.
over.
I can't really comment too much on Athene now. I haven't done any research. I don't want to spread misinformation, but there's some videos about him. I don't know how accurate the information is, but I don't want to repeat it myself because I haven't fact checked it, so I don't want to spread misinformation. Hobbs will always be your goat. Wow, Hobbs, yeah. He plays Hearthstone now, right? He's like a pretty, like, he gets quite a few viewers watch playing Hearthstone. Is that right? Wow, Hobbs? Yeah. No, these were all guys back in the day that were just like, I was watching all these guys on YouTube. Ragin? What's up? Check this out. Boom. Binding of the Windseeker. Yup. It's true. It's true. That's a name you haven't heard in years. Wow, Hobbs. Yeah. He would do like a bunch of prop paladin, like massive pulls in Scarlet Monastery and farming and stuff. Yeah, took a while to get it, but we got it. Remember Oxhorn? I don't know who Oxhorn is, no. Alright, let's finish off this run strong, guys. Listen to the Great Kodo? Is that a band? Oh, Oxford did WoW Machinima back in the day. I probably watched some of his stuff, but probably don't recognize his name. So yeah, I probably definitely watched some of his stuff, though. Alright, let's see if we can get the Eye of Sulfuris as well. Or just more of the Night Slayer set. Tell me more. Bum, ba-dum, ba-bum. Watch, I'll get 2 right ones before getting the left ones. It's classic Thunder Fury stuff, isn't it? Am I into the lore at all? I do enjoy. I'm not as well versed into it as some, but probably more than most. Is what I would say. Also different chapters of the lore I'm more into. I'm not the best at current lore, to be honest.
These mortal infidels, my lord. They've invaded your sanctum and seek to steal your secrets.
Bum 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 bum. If I wasn't playing WoW, RuneScape, or any MMO, what would be my go-to game? Nothing much there. Probably League. Probably League of Legends. I played a lot of League back in the day. That or Minecraft. Pretty basic. Maybe Diablo, but that's still... It's not an MMO, I guess. That's, yeah, Diablo isn't an MMO. Hashtag unsub. Well, that was if I couldn't play MMOs, guys. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Timmy Tech. Oh, guys. What an epic adventure today was. We got some crazy drops. Did some good gold farms. Got bindings. And, what more can a guy ask for? But I gotta go finish editing Hematrix. The return of Hematrix for tomorrow morning, guys. So thanks for jumping on stream today. I haven't updated, like, the, schedule. But I think I'm gonna put my stream date, like, my scheduled stream days to Monday, Wednesday, Friday. That way, like, the scheduled ones always avoid maintenance. But I'll let you guys know if I do that. Currently, it's been Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday as, like, my scheduled streams. And then other ones are just as I kind of want to play hardcore. Anyways, I'll do a post about it if so. But thanks for watching today, guys. This is a fun one. And I'll see you in the video on Hematrix tomorrow morning. All right? Peace out.